All right, Coach. So just want to start out with an opening statement from you, just reflecting back on the season up until this point with this group, just initial thoughts on the game and just the season.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great year, just coming off of the COVID year and doing all that and being able to play again and just get back to normal and just getting into our normal routine of classes and practices and just being around each other again. It was a great year, and then to cap it off with winning the first inaugural CCC championship with the group that we have and the four seniors, especially when they've been doing it now for, well, except for the COVID year, but for four years. So, being able to get to this point is pretty special.
Yeah. So speaking of the COVID year, 2 years ago, you were supposed to play here, play Middlebury. What has it been like this question's for either of the two of you, if both of you want to comment. What's it been like to kind of come back and be able to have like this year as a group together, having, gone through that COVID year and not being able to play?
It's been great, honestly. I think when we got the news 2 years ago that our season was canceled and we were playing NCAAs, we were all pretty disappointed. We were ready to go, but we all really came together during that year of COVID, and we didn't have any games for a while, but it allowed us to really bond as a team. And I think coming into this year, we were all just really ready to go and fired up to have a real season. And it was our last one, so we really, it was really special for us.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing. We were really looking forward to it. Sucks to have a loss of a year, but it was really good to be back here and kind of finish out on a normal year, so happy to be back.
Yeah. So speaking of the NCAA tournament, this is if you count COVID, the third, qualifying year. So your class has been responsible for a lot of successes at Ncaa. What does that mean to, both of you to kind of leave that legacy at Ncaa, having just had so many successes throughout your 5 years, 4 years?
I mean, I think it means a lot. When we came in, we were a really new program. The seniors that graduated when we were freshmen were some of the first there, and they kind of paved the way for us. So it's just really nice to be kind of the people that are creating the legacy here, and hopefully it will continue in the future, but definitely means a lot.
Yeah, we learned so much from the people who came before us, and we definitely couldn't have done it without the classes underneath us either. So everyone just coming together really brought us each year to that championship title.
Awesome. Now, what about the years underneath you? And a couple of years of not playing. This group has had a lot of younger people on the team as well. What's it been like this year, kind of regrouping, having pretty kind of a new team compared to 2 years ago? What's that been like?
Yeah, it was definitely a little weird in the beginning because we kind of had two classes that have experienced a real hockey season, and then the sophomores and freshmen who haven't. But I think they stepped up fast and they figured out their roles, and we all kind of meshed together really quickly.
Yeah, definitely I agree with that. Kind of just what she said, and even the juniors this year, the COVID canceled our first round of NCAAs when they were going to go in, so we really only had 4 people with experience here. But I think everyone really stepped up and just came together and supported each other. So.
Coach, what does it mean to you to have this group, that you have 2 seniors sitting next to you, program's super new, you've qualified 3 years in a row. What does the senior class mean to you?
Yeah, they're, the 4 seniors are the ones that put us over the top, really, because up until their arrival on campus, we went to the finals 3 straight years and couldn't get over the hump, and then along come the 4, they were roommates their first years. They come along, and now it's 3 conference championships, and first, we're going against the big dogs. Our first NCAA champion tournament, we get to play Plattsburgh, who's the perennial up there, and then twist of fate, then we go play the other perennial NCAA champion in Middlebury. So the committee really likes putting us up against those guys, but we embrace it, and it's a tribute to how people view us. We came in as the new kids on the block, and now we keep showing up. So it's hard to get rid of us, and it's just a credit to the of all the players that have ever worn an Ncaa jersey, but especially this team led by our 4 seniors. They've shown great leadership, not just on the ice, but academically. These two are lead the way with being all scholar athletes, and then all the other stuff I asked them to do with community service. It just, they never bat an eye. They're always like, yep, coach, got it, all set. And it's just who they are, and it's what the expectation is, and they've basically paved the way and carried on the traditions that we first started, and they just built the other levels on our journey, basically.
Awesome. Well, that's all I have for you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
And great career for the two of you.